Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome to another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. And hey, we got another hot one for you this morning. But before we get into all of that, you know what time it is. Zoe's got a shout out.
What up? I just want to say Merry Christmas. I'm not sure if it's going to be prior to or after, but if it's before, happy holidays to you. And if it's after, I hope you got everything that you asked Santa for, okay? All right? Or whoever you asked for whatever you wanted in your world.
Okay. Hey, this week, Calvin's talking about better sex. So strap in and let the kings talk about it. All right, good people. Hey, welcome back to another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. And you know, as I am every single week, it's Alan.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Twine, aka Twine. You know what it is. Ask me about my podcast. Let's go.
It's your friend you mentor, Calvin D. Hill. Why does this topic have to be? This is Calvin talking about sex, better sex. It won't- That's fine. I'll take it.
Shout out to
Look,
all those people out here having better sex, man. Calvin, start it off for us, please.
Yeah, Calvin. Yeah, you know.
So,
I'll
Calvin,
take it. No,
better
I don't
sex.
mind. I don't mind.
What
I
about
don't
it?
mind.
Okay.
Because sex is healthy. Sex is good. Sex is good for you. It's necessary for some people. It's just we're gonna just use the confines of marriage right now because all of us are married. So we're speaking from married men perspective, and there's more than one
Mhm.
perspective
Aha.
of having better sex because you have to talk to the person you're with,
I see.
talk to the person you're with
Aha.
because they are the ones you're having sex with.
Ah.
Okay, so what we say right here does not, I repeat, this is this does not apply to all relationships. Okay, so
So
put
we
that
will not be
disclaimer
talking
out
about
there.
better sex. Thank you for
No,
thank you for
no,
coming
it's
out, everybody.
just
God
simple.
bless you
No, no,
guys.
no. We are
You
because you can use basic
stupid.
We
you can
will
use
not be talking
basic
about it today.
principles or basic points like communication, healthy lifestyle,
Right.
um, uh, educating yourself more about sex,
So for those of you
emotional
that thought
connections.
Calvin was going to be talking about whips, chains, and chokers, we will
Right.
not be discussing BDSM today.
I'm out.
Look, half the
I'm
people just
out.
left. Look,
I'm out. Bye.
We will not be
With
discussing
I ain't doing this.
BDSM.
Look, get,
I'm out of here,
look,
man. You
We
playing
will
games with
not
me,
all
man.
right.
we will not be talking about
Chuck,
bringing chocolate syrup
no,
to the bedroom. We will
no,
not be
really,
talking about.
because
Chocolate syrup.
I will tell you this: I'm the wrong person to take that kind of advice from because that ain't my thing.
All right, bet. So
That
since
ain't.
Calvin
He
is
said he does not need safe words.
okay, all
Yeah,
right.
no,
So
no, like pancakes
let's
and
talk about
cooking chocolate
the
chip.
different avenues and different ways a person in a relationship could achieve better sex if they are not getting that in their bedroom currently. So let's start with
Also,
for
what's
men.
better?
I know,
That's
right?
right.
What's
You
What's
better?
to
better?
know
Define that.
to know
Define that.
better, you'd also have to communicate that to whomever you're with, as Calvin says. Who
I
you
tell
with.
you what.
So
You got to practice, man, because there's one move that I've been trying to do that I can't really get my leg in the right position
it's because
unless
you're
you
old.
get some. And you got to stretch sometimes, man.
See,
If
that's
you're
that
not
old people
flexible,
stuff.
if you're
That's the old
not,
people stuff.
if you're not flexible, that old chimichanga move, man. I've been trying to get
The
that down for the ages,
chimichanga
and
move. All right.
I can
Mm-mm.
I can give you a. Never mind. Let's just move on, man. Let's just
Let's
move
just
on.
move on.
Moving
Let's move
right
on.
along.
But for better sex, man, how about you stretch out there in these streets, man? Because some of y'all out here trying to do acrobatic moves, and it
Well, you
ain't
know, they
really
do
your
have yoga
forte.
classes.
It
They do
ain't
have
really your
yoga
forte.
classes that you can attend. You can do some yoga.
Mm.
Oh my God! All right, I'm gonna be serious for a second, guys.
All right, so communication,
All right,
good
communication.
communication.
Some people don't know how to communicate, and then they get mad because they're not getting what they desire because they haven't opened their mouth to receive what they're looking for. So, for those out here who just quiet and just in the streets,
You,
if you're out here looking like or feeling or being a wet log out here, then you might want to change up your
Ooh,
game plan and communicate
wow,
and let people
wet
know what you
log.
want.
wow.
Yeah,
So
But some
said a
people
it's
wet.
can't. Some people aren't comfortable with communicating. I like to use that
well then stop
analogy.
having
Like when
sex.
you go to, huh?
What?
Stop having sex.
No,
Oh,
I use I use that analogy when you go to a restaurant and the waiter comes to your table. If you don't tell the waiter what you want, they can't give it to you. And if a lot of people would have that communication and open their relationship up to that point to where they can say, "Okay, I would like X, Y, Z." Then
But
how could
then,
okay? And so if I don't, I'm not a mind reader, and a lot of women expect men to be mind readers. Like you should just know, you should pay attention. No, that's not how it works. That is not how it
but
works.
so here's the thing, though. This is what I would say because I'm an equal opportunity. So if that is the expectation, then that should be the expectation on the other side too. Then everybody got to be mind readers.
I'm about to say because I
Okay,
mean
yeah,
I
that's
understand
real.
I understand what you're saying. So then you got people who don't know what they want when it's time to order, metaphorically speaking. But then those type of people would expect the waiters to be like, okay, so here's the specials. Here what we have on the menu today. So then now you got the other side is
Here's
other
the
side is
special.
Right? No, right,
so it goes
right, and
both
then get
ways.
upset when I don't want that. I don't want. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well, tell me
then
what you want.
I don't know.
Jill Scott said, "If you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do." I like that saying, and it applies.
apparently because you wanted to plug it in there, so we're gonna
Yes,
You
sir.
did.
Because that
Look,
let
was
you
I
live
didn't
something
know
with
this.
that.
that one.
I didn't
Hey,
know this was
listen,
talking about Jill Scott Day. So
listen.
Oh
But that
Lord, are
was
you talking about the microphone
apparently,
thing?
no,
when we
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
better
not,
sex, we got to talk about Jill Scott. I don't know.
Because
no.
I
That's what
seen
she
a clip
said
of
though.
her
That was
on
the
her concert, and she was
that ain't what
she
I'm
was
talking about.
showing folks what to do out there in them streets. So I mean, if you want to quote
Mm,
Jill Scott, that's what comes to mind to me.
mm.
Shout out Jill Scott out there, man. If you're listening, we love you. Shout out to you,
Jilly
big
from
fan.
Philly.
Loved you in that new movie on Amazon with Michael J.
I'm
White,
talking
man. It was
about
pretty funny.
communication. I don't know what y'all
Oh.
talking about. I'm talking about communication.
We
Well, she
talk
was
about
using a
how did Jill
microphone,
Scott get
so
here?
she had a microphone, so that's part of communication. So I thought that 1+1 = 2. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm back. Let's talk about communication and how open it should be.
My Lord.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
You know
mm,
what?
mm.
Speaking of, you got to be kind of considerate, man, because some folks out here just like, yo, give me the cookies, and that's not really the go-to for a lot of
So you saying they the
female.
Cookie Monster? They just out here with blue fur.
Speaking of Cookie Monsters, I heard the lamest thing from a dude in my life talking to a female. I guess he was trying to be cool at the time, but it was really f boy work, if you ask me. But talking about some, what did he say? He said, "We ain't gonna let me come over so I can eat them cookies because you know I'm a Cookie Monster." I'm like, man, if you don't shut your lame tail up, man, what are you doing out here in these streets, you
Hey,
cornball dude?
hey, listen. Here's the problem.
And shout out to
Dudes,
the female he was talking to that was going for that, man. Come on, man. What you
exactly.
doing
That's
out
why
here in these
dudes keep
streets?
using these lines. As long as they work on
They like it.
somebody,
Somebody like it.
long
Well,
as they
you know
work on
what?
somebody.
So I'm getting off topic here. So I was getting my haircut the other day, and I had a conversation with the barber, and he was telling me that one of the dudes in there was like hitting on married women and the husband found out, and he was coming in there and like for first of all, this goes back to that whole Cookie Monster concept or comment I made. Like dudes just trying to just say anything. I don't know, see if it is a hit or miss, but you don't know a female, but you coming out the gate talking about something when you gonna let me taste you and all that sort of stuff, bro. You first of all, you in a professional setting. First of all,
Mm.
and then second, well, okay, yeah, you're right, Barbershop. It's more laid back, but what would make that dude comfortable to say that type of stuff to a female anyway?
Because he comfortable.
He give me creepy vibes, man. That's all. He just give me
I mean,
creepy
hey,
vibes.
we let R. Kelly be R. Kelly for 20 years.
Oh my God.
We knew he was out here peeing on people. We knew he was out
Oh my
So
God.
predatorizing Aaliyah. So it's like we was just this. Hey, this what society do. Everybody knew that dude had an island. They knew what went on at the island, but because he was
Mm,
getting
mm,
money, then or whatever,
mm,
because people ain't want to people because everybody feel like snitches get stitches. I'm like, all right, well then don't be surprised you find him in a hole one day.
interesting. Interesting. So
Huh?
anyway, as far as the communication, guys.
Communication. I mean, here's the thing: communication. I think is the problem all the way around in society at large. Period. People not communicating, and then when they do communicate, they're not communicating honestly. People be out here lying.
Well, a lot of folks got to be mindful too. Moving on to my next point, being mindful that some dudes out here, even some females now, like you can like this 2024 about to be 2025. They're not mindful as far as I'm gonna get mines. I hope you get yours. Better sex. That's probably not the right direction to go. Just saying. If you're out here just getting yours and not making sure that the other party gets theirs, then you're probably gonna be single for a while. And I wouldn't even say single because it's
Nah, they
crazy
just
out
not
here.
gonna have return customers. They're not gonna have repeat business.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
They just going. But most people don't need repeat business. As long as they getting business, they don't need repeat business.
mm. That's it. That's it.
I like it.
But you
I
talking
shouldn't
about
say most. I should, but since we dudes, as a lot of them, they feel like they don't need repeat business till they 65 and still alone. They're like, oh, maybe I should have lived differently.
mm,
Maybe I should have made better choices.
mm,
Maybe I should have had some communication. Maybe I should have listened more, talk less.
That
mm.
sounds like a Jaheim song.
Also, Zoe, if you can't see it, the logo is on your face because you're sitting up so high in your screen. Just so you,
Really? You're gonna slide onto the
yeah, the logo
it's
is
following me,
you
bro.
can't because it's
Hold on,
because you.
let me do this. Let me do this. I got it. I'm gonna just slide back. So it's,
There you go. Because the logo is
yeah.
on your eyeball. I let it go for a while because I'm like, maybe he gonna see it, but I was like, he ain't
Nope.
gonna see
I
that.
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
He ain't gonna see
I
that.
did
All
not
right.
see it. So another, I guess another key point that I want to discuss in regards of better sex is the intimacy part. A lot of folks hey, straight to it, man, bang bang. It's like a video on the naughty websites. It's just like bounce around, like no foreplay, none of that. They just want to get straight to the end result. And
Nah,
you
man.
different approach, man. Different approach.
The
Especially
videos
if
do
you
have.
especially if you're not getting repeat customers. I'm just saying.
Well, if you're not getting repeat customers, you don't even need foreplay. You ain't got to worry about it.
I mean,
They
but
ain't
if you
coming back no way. You just they be out here. Oh, it was so bad. Like, but you ain't gonna hear about it. They not a
that is
repeat
true.
customer.
Hey, y'all switch Calvin. I see you did that.
I moved. I moved you over
That's
to the
all you had
middle.
to do, bro. That's all you had to do, bro. You can call me out with the logo on my forehead, man. Come on.
The
Anyway,
old wide shoulder jellyback spine fish.
I can't turn them off. I can't turn them off. I can't
So,
turn them off
but
at all. So experiment with some foreplay out there if you are looking to enhance or
well,
get to the
but
next level for those who don't do
again,
foreplay.
you got to still go back to
Whipped cream or
communication.
something.
No, you got to go back to
Maybe
communication.
some hot
No,
sauce.
because hot sauce.
Some people like to eat feet, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Why are we bringing crystals into the bedroom? I don't. But you
Some
still
people
got to
do.
go. It goes back to communication again, though, because you gotta find you gotta ask at least what your if it's foreplay, what your because everybody don't like the same stuff.
That is true, and that's why you got to communicate and see what they like and see what they don't like. But
And in some respects, I would say you got to communicate some stuff in advance. I mean, because I know some people that actually don't like intimacy at all. But if you're their partner, you need to know that in advance. That's not a thing you find out. after dun, 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 and
Right.
now you like, oh wait a minute, what?
Right. You like to do what?
I gotta go to a brothel. What?
Right. You like to do what? That's the
Or the
thing.
other way around. Like, oh, you how many times a day? What? Who?
Right. Right.
We
Right.
not going to work?
Right. That kind of stuff needs to be communicated.
Where was I don't see foreplay in these numbers.
He
So
used it. He just came up with it.
oh,
I,
okay.
I did. I did. I
He
did.
just
Okay.
came up. He was
I
he
was
just
looking at his notes.
wanted
I'm like, I don't see that in these notes.
I
But
mean,
no
okay.
we talking, we chatting. You
that
know, we
whole
podcast.
5 minutes not in the notes.
Not at all. I'm gonna add something else that's not in the notes. You ready?
What's that?
Well, I mean, since Chat
But
GPT made the notes, whatever.
Go.
no. Matter of fact, let me go there and see what they say. Because
What's
I'm
the
just kind of
no?
Well,
freestyling.
it's
Hold
supposed
on,
to be
wait.
Calvin's episode anyway, so
No,
Calvin got
I'm letting y'all have at it. I'm letting y'all have at it because I'm going straight down. So I was gonna talk about healthy lifestyle.
Be willing to try new things, people. Be willing to try new things. If you're closed minded and well, I don't know.
What? Give me an
Like
example of
because I know what
something
Alan's
new.
gonna say. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. Like
But
you
what new
know,
thing?
I don't
you
know what
gotta
you're about
know
to
what
say, so
you.
I don't know if I'm gonna say that.
No, I'm just saying, just try new things. Don't be afraid to
I
to
mean,
to possibly try something that you ain't used to. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean,
Like what?
hey,
and
like
also
a thumb in your butt.
for women, some see there you go. But women, don't be afraid to tell these dudes out here that they ain't working with nothing. All right, don't be afraid to say, hey, this ain't gonna work out. You got to be able to be honest with yourself. Don't play no games. Don't tag them along.
Tag him.
I saw
What you mean tag him along?
or just drag them, just keep
Oh,
dragging them along with the process. I
okay.
said
You said tag
tag,
him.
but I meant
I
drag.
thought it was okay.
Drag them along in this whole long process. Just cut to the chase, man. Get straight to the meat and potatoes. You're trash. All right.
Mm.
Everything that you're doing right now is not working out. Like
So
something may have drawn you to this person, as far as being attracted to him, but then the bad game was trash. So
you
don't
saying
be.
it's the
I'm
stroke
sorry.
game week. You said it's the stroke game week. They need to have
I ain't even gonna
conversation.
say stronger. I'm gonna say everything weak, bro. Your
Oh,
tongue broke. I don't know what's wrong with you. You just ain't got it. You're just not performing, and you out here thinking that you're doing something because the people lying to you. All right.
oh, they
Be
treat them like
honest.
they treat them like them friends that send the non-singers on American Idol. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stand up and clap and
Mm.
like everybody get a trophy because they participated. Like, nah, bro, sit down.
Well, I think people just need to, you unfortunately, because I don't know about you all, but I feel like dudes be asking dumb questions too, like, oh, how was it? No, don't ask that question, bro.
That was a comedian.
Unless you're ready for the answer,
You gonna be
and
hey,
hopefully the
yo.
answer is truthfully.
But then again, some people are not prepared for the truth, and they get emotional and they
My thing is, don't ask
I'm
questions you
just.
don't want the answers to.
But see, that's the thing though. You have to ask questions out here because people need to be honest with themselves.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, be ready for them answers, whatever they may happen to be. If it's like, so how was it? You're trash. You're cut off. Then that's what it is.
All right,
Go
so
back
let's
to the
talk on both
drawing
sides.
board.
Both sides. Now, I'm not a female. I'm not going to portray that I know what's going on their side. However, from my perspective, if you've been out here in these streets, right, and you getting intimate with folks, and they tell you that their experience with you is like throwing a tennis ball down the hallway, you might
What?
want to, huh?
What?
My dude said throwing a tennis ball down a
All
hallway.
that to say this, gentlemen, it goes,
A
ladies and
tennis
gentlemen, it
ball.
goes both ways. So for
But
men
now, but
who dealing
hey,
with these trash women out here, and as far as the bet
hey,
game, I don't know what else they got going on, but be honest with yourself, man. Don't be out
but
here
hey,
throwing tennis balls, bro.
guess what I'm about to say?
What you about to say?
If you throwing a tennis ball down a hallway, It might be your tennis ball. That's the problem.
I'm just saying. Well, okay. Okay. Let me. I understand what you're saying.
Because
So
hey,
let
because
me
you
say this
know,
then. Let me say this
hey,
then.
hey.
If
I'm just saying.
that's I'm not even referring to someone that's inadequate, quote unquote. If that makes sense. I'm talking about somebody. What if I'm a meat slinger out here, right? And I'm dealing with a female, and it's like not even like, yo, where's it at? I'm trying to find the exit, the walls in this joint, and I can't find them nowhere because they already been
Listen,
they gone. What if the walls are gone? Is what I'm saying.
listen, if they're gone,
The walls are gone,
that's
bro.
if they're gone. That's when you say, you drop hints like, hey, let me get you this Kegel book. Do some Kegel exercises.
You know what? That is okay.
But
I
don't
see
be
where you go.
surprised
But you got to
if
be
they do
open.
the Kegel exercises and you still can't find the walls because the problem was you.
God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Problem with you was like, yeah, I'm about to bring this meat cleaver into the bedroom, and
you know what? I'm glad you
you
said that.
you couldn't find nothing.
You got to be honest out here in these streets, man.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You
Yeah,
don't
you
have to be
do.
honest. No, you don't. No, you
No,
don't.
no, no, no. I mean, you don't have to be. I understand what you're saying, and what
You
you're
should be
trying
honest
to,
with yourself at least.
at least, at least.
But hey, who knows? Because unless you out here watching the Hub or something, you don't, or you just staring at random dudes. You really don't know where you fit in anyway.
I mean, you don't have to
making
stare at
an
random dudes
assumption.
anymore. They putting pictures on social media and everything else, so everybody you can see everybody doing everything. It's crazy. Talk about it.
Well, that's the whole reason why dudes can't wear gray jogging pants no more. Spouses
Excuse
ain't
me.
allowing them to wear gray jogging
Excuse me.
pants no
Coming
more.
through. Excuse me.
I remember for like a whole year it was eggplant Thursdays.
Thursdays is crazy.
And I was like, why do we need this in society? We did not need this
I
at
don't know,
all. It was
man.
like, come on, man. Why are we
But
doing this?
just know who you with,
All
man.
because Calvin encouraged everybody to have better sex.
No,
The
this
whole
ain't. That's
problem.
not it. This is
Was the
not
whole
it.
problem.
This is
Speaking of,
not
let
it.
me go. Let me go to the notes here for Calvin because I
Healthy
don't.
No,
lifestyle.
no,
Healthy lifestyle.
You need to check
y'all
this out.
already went left.
Seek medical advice. What you getting
Yeah,
surgery? You Drake out here in these streets?
No, but
yeah.
you can seek. It depends on what the issue is. You can seek medical advice because you may have some kind of a hormone deficiency. You could have some kind of
Erectile dysfunction.
you certainly could. I mean, you could also have based on your childhood. You could also have some kind of trauma that causes you to want or not want certain things.
Huh.
So you should, if it's important to you and your partner, whomever that partner is, you should seek some. If it's not where you feel like it needs to be, or where it should be, or where it ought to be, seek some kind of medical advice. It could also, is it on here?
What's
They
up?
may give you some ideas when you seek that medical advice on how you can maybe if you like one of those people that need it 3-4 times a day, maybe start with once a day and put it on the calendar or something. I don't know, but they'll give you ideas to how you can better it. But you might need to seek more than one person's advice because there are people that are like experts in sex therapy, and there are other people that are just experts in psychology and other stuff. So
And
just like
then
we
you just
talk
got
about for
experts in
PTSD,
sex.
who that is.
All right, moving on.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Yes. Okay.
Who?
Oh man,
And
I
then,
got
and
no.
then you got to educate yourself. Since Calvin not hosting right now, you got to make sure you educate
But how do you
yourself.
educate yourself,
Well,
Calvin? How would you educate yourself?
yeah, Calvin, how do you educate yourself? Come on
Get
back.
a book. No,
Kama Sutra? I mean, what kind of book we talking about?
no. You can learn. Go to, like you said, talk to different people, talk to different sex therapists, and
Okay.
read different books and learn different techniques. And
So, what would you say if for the listeners then is one piece of education, educating yourself that you could do?
Like I said, if you find a couple books,
Well, I
it
shouldn't say
depends on your issue.
one piece of
I say
advice. I'm sorry. One piece of advice that you could give them that you read in a book or you,
all right.
in
So besides going to a counselor and talking to somebody, that if you're having those kind of issues, again, it depends on where you are in your relationship. That's very important.
Mhm.
And identifying where you are and what you need work at, because sometimes it's an intimacy issue before the actual sex.
Okay.
It's building that connection, and this is something that you learn in counseling. You build that connection between each other before you actually have sex. That makes for better sex.
So I have a question. Now, this
Like
is
a technique of holding each other and just breathing, like sitting in each other's arms and breathing. That helps build connection. Making eye contact.
Zoe looks like he ain't gonna do none
Yeah,
of that.
and a lot of people don't, but it's different. It's different techniques you can use. It's different things you can do. Different
So
places that you can go
so it
and learn
sounds
different techniques. If it again, it depends on where you are. It depends on where you are in a relationship. What your issue may or may not be, because some people don't have sex problems,
that's what
but
I'm
they
saying. Like
want to have better sex.
you have to have like major issues to get to a point where you got to sit down and breathe together. Like at
No,
No,
that point, it
no.
sounds like you're going in the game and you don't even like this person, and you trying to
No,
make a
no,
connection.
it's
no.
no, it's just different techniques on building the connection to make the sex that you're already having. Because some of these techniques, some people are already having good sex, but they're trying to get better. That's why I said the title is better sex, because some
So
people are
we
having
going,
sex
so we
three,
going.
four times a week. I mean, it depends. It depends on where you are to do better. You're trying to improve. You're trying to get, like, if I'm getting it 3 times a week, right? I want to go up to 4. Okay, so
No,
how
that
do
ain't
I do that?
happening.
Let's
I
do
ain't
what?
ain't no relation. Look. Ain't no
Oh
relationship
you
talking
man.
about.
you
I'm
can
trying to do more.
you can
Let's be real. Let's be real.
gee, no,
Let's
let's
be
be
real.
real.
All right, let's be real. So, for example,
Mm, mm.
talking about a person that has a high sex drive and they trying to do 2, 3, 4, whatever they can get in, they gonna try to get in, and then they dealing with a person like y'all, like as far as trying to communicate and get better. Ain't no way.
Yes, there's a way. It happens. Yes,
Boy, no way, boy.
yes, yes. Some people,
No,
yes,
I understand. I
because
understand what you're saying, Kelvin.
because using some of these techniques, using that one like communication, it gives you, okay, this is where I am, this is where you are, this is what I need, this is what I need. It opens that line of, okay, are we willing to work at it? Yes. Okay, then you're headed in the right direction to do better. And now we go take the steps to
Trash.
that.
What?
I'm being honest, not trash.
Emotional connection, building nurturing emotional intimacy with a partner can enhance overall quality of the sexual relationship. Building that connection, like
I'm
sitting
just
in
playing the
people's, I
antagonist,
know,
bro.
I know, I know, but most people, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are uncomfortable with it, and they are content with what they have, and they don't want to improve on it. There's always
Then
room
I
for
got
improvement.
complacent.
Yeah, some people get complacent in their sexual relationship.
That
It's
brings me back
always
to my
room for
first topic.
improvement.
Wet
What's
love.
that? No, and see, okay, again,
Huh?
are you? This is
My
the thing.
bad.
If I'm okay with that, then I'm okay with that. Some people are okay with that. Just stay there. Just sit right there. I'll do what I need to do. Some people fine with that.
I can't. I don't know what
Some
to tell you.
people are not.
I don't know
So
what to
you
tell you.
have to do what you need to do.
And that leads me to the next
Mm,
topic here.
mm.
Well, sometimes
Experimentation. I'm
you
listening.
also got to encourage them. Oh, good experimentation. That's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
because because
Oh, okay.
if you stay in wet law, maybe you gotta say, hey, after you I ain't
We're
gonna
gonna
say
put the
get done
log on
because you ain't
fire.
done. You might be like, all right, so all right, your turn.
All right, so back in the day, long time
All right,
ago,
Bernie.
long time ago. I'm just saying there have been some experiences where the relationship could not go any further because the intimacy part was not up to par. And
Now,
I
when
would
Zoe says intimacy, what do you mean, sir?
no,
I mean, you don't have to
don't
give
get.
exact examples.
I'm not a
Are you
pound
talking
town
about
type
breathing
guy.
together?
Oh my god, this dude said
That's yes.
breathing. No, I'm not talking about
Y'all
breathing
spend
together,
time
bro.
staring in each other's eyes, holding hands.
Or you just talking about a bouquet of flowers? That's intimate. All right, let's go.
No. It's so it takes time. First of all, let's be real. It takes time. If you're not taking the time to actually learn this person, know what they like, know what they dislike, and I'm not even talking about intimacy. I'm talking in general. So when you're trying to court like that and get intimacy, or get to a point of intimacy where it's quote unquote, or if it's better, then you have to have some knowledge about the person that you're dealing with. So when I talk about this sexual situation that was long time ago, the learning was there, the information was there, the data was there. So even with all that, it was just a person, I guess
There was no
they
emotional connection.
Yeah, it was none of that. Even though there was effort in trying to get to that point. And no, we didn't sit down and breathe together. That wasn't that at the time. That was not on the list of being educating ourselves to get better at something. But I don't know, that's back in the day, bro. That was way long time ago. Computers wasn't around, and I wasn't going to the library and sit down and reading about stuff like that because I ain't know about it. All right.
Right.
But now, dude, but it was just bad, and it didn't last too long. And then the person tried to like linger, and it was like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work because I wasn't the type to hold on to something and while doing something else at the same time. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my go-to. So I would just rather let folks go and be honest. And
All right.
speaking of
Closing
being
thought.
honest, no, I got one more because we got safe
Okay. One
practices
more.
out here in these streets. Safe practices, guys. So
Safe
what's that
practices.
as far as better sex? How's that
It-
correlate?
I mean, the only thing I'm gonna have to say about this one is, listen, you need to be if the person you're being intimate with is only also being intimate with you, then you do whatever. But if you
you don't want to get hurt.
no, I'm not saying her because I'm just saying do it. But if you one of these people out here with multiple partners, to me at least, everybody has an obligation to protect themselves and protect others from themselves. So that's all I'm saying. When it comes to safe practices, everything else, just have a safe word.
Gotcha.
No boundaries. Know your boundaries.
Know your boundaries.
Limits.
Know your limits. And
know
know
your
the
limits.
expectations.
Right.
Speaking of
That's safe
expectations, I'm
practice.
gonna close out with this. Me and Ashley were dating, and we were courting, and one of the conversations was like, "Yo, if the sex is trash, this ain't gonna work." And we've been happily married ever since.
Oh
He's
God,
so stupid. He's so stupid.
nonsense,
He's
bro.
I'm
so
just saying.
stupid.
I'm not.
He's so
What?
stupid.
I just
All
had an
right,
open moment with y'all, bro. What
we're
y'all
gonna go
doing?
ahead and wrap
Oh,
it.
I feel
Yeah,
judged. I
we're gonna
feel
go ahead and
judged.
wrap it up, B. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it out.
he
Here,
said,
B.
we listen and we don't judge.
Exactly. Although
I'm just
some
saying.
people I've been
And
seeing doing that should have
that's
not
the
done
real
that
talk.
challenge.
That goes into the communicating and being honest and being open. It's like I think that tied into the conversation, and that was real. So shout out to Ashley. We still out here in these streets.
You say he's still out there in these streets.
That's all I got, man. What y'all closing thoughts are?
I got nothing, man. Go ahead, Calvin.
Better sex, Calvin. Close us out, man.
Y'all done went way left. So good talk. Good talk. Good talk.
Man.
Good talk.
I just want to make sure we discuss all
better
parts of
sex.
the conversation. That's all.
Hey, don't forget to
Other
use that
topics?
thumb.
Good night,
Shout out to the
everybody.
jackhammer, the
Good
chimichanga.
night.
What else we got? Shout out to the open communication. Shout out to the inadequate. Shout out to the adequate. Shout out to those who are wide
Shout
open.
out to those that's got wide walls. Shout out to those that got skinny walls.
Yes.
Shout out to all the walls.
Shout out to the Bowflex with the V shape because they
Shout out to Taco Tuesday. Shout out to Eggplant.
Shout out to the
Thursdays.
Venus flytraps out there because there's a lot of those out there too. The red snap.
Shout out to Calvin D. Hill.
Shout out to Calvin D. Hill, man. Shout out to Kegels, man. Kegels.
Goodbye.
Was it Kegels?
Kegels.
I'm be like Dion. I'm out.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.